to the sheath. AriesEDC. Oh, yeah. Lights on laid in a floated garage, steel on the bench and the maker's charge. Stock removal, sparks fly clean, turning flat bar into an EDC dream. Rock copper riding, form cuts mean, bloom in the hand with the laser edge sheen. Not too bulky, not in the way, built for the pocket and the work every day. Grab a cup of joe, come hang around. Hear that grinder start to sound, from the first rub sheet to the final draw. Every blade has a maker's paw. AriesEDC, right tool for the job, that's the way it's gotta be. AriesEDC, handmade heat with a blade that's ready. Carry it close, carry it strong, small fix blade where it belongs. AriesEDC, right tool for the job. AriesEDC. Package hatchet to beat, go bite, max standing tall with the glow up light. Pedal column, gargoyle, grand cardinal clear with the saucer within. Cow dick snap and the handle fits tight, carbon steel ready for a working night. From the random live, the light from the shop, when the steel starts singing, you don't wanna stop. Every scratch tells a story true of what a real use blade can do. Not just show queens, not just show these little fixies that make the go. AriesEDC, right tool for the job, that's the way it's gotta be. AriesEDC, handmade heat with a blade that's ready. Carry it close, carry it strong, small fix blade where it belongs. AriesEDC, right tool for the job. AriesEDC. Even if you're just an Amazon warrior, you still need steel that'll carry for you. Sharp in the hand, clean in the sheath. Ram horn, logo, black and white heat. From the bench to the belt, you can feel how it's made. Every grind, every line, everyday blade. AriesEDC, my tool for the job, that's the way it's gotta be. AriesEDC, garage built fire and a blade that's ready. Carry it close, carry it strong, small fix blade where it belongs. AriesEDC, right tool for the job. AriesEDC, from the shop to the sheath. AriesEDC, ha, 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 woo. Right tool for the job. AriesEDC.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC live from the shop. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I've already been out here. I'm already super busy, and I have knives to make. So, what are we working on today? I have a Max that I am working on. I just finished grinding that, so we're going to be hand sanding that one today, getting it all nice and pretty and ready for the next step. Maybe put the maker's mark on it, and it's got to get etched and everything else. So just a ton of work left on that one. And something a little bit new, but not new. This is a mini gargoyle, but instead of skeletonized, I'm putting handles on a mini gargoyle, and I stretched the handle out just a little bit. So we got that going as well, and I literally just got off the grinder grinding that. So we're going to be hand sanding blades and getting these prepped for handles and finishes and maker's marks and everything else. So we'll see how much I can get done today. Just so you guys know, I'm doing an interesting project right now. I'm kind of doing I'm seeing how fast I could build these two knives. I started them Monday. So I started these Monday, and I'm already to this point. So I'm just going to get them cleaned up. Today is a big day. I have a ton of work I need to get done on these. So I need to hand sand them all out, get out the maker's mark put on it. I'm going to etch this one. Basically what I'm doing on this one is, you can see the jimping. I am just kind of I'm recreating that 80s camo carbon with the glow liners and stuff. I'm recreating that knife for somebody. Somebody saw that knife and they handled it and they're like, man, I want something just like that. And I was like, I got you. So finally getting to do this one. And yeah, it's pretty cool. That was, Tim, we're not supposed to talk about that exciting news. Stop. Yeah, but yes, very exciting news. Very exciting news. And after Blade Show, after Blade Show. But so I'm just going to be, I need to hand sand these out and get them prepped for the next step. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that today. Good morning, Trouble Buddy. Good morning, Robert Feely. Thank you both for being awesome channel members. Rory Calhoun, what's going on? Oh, wow, handles on a mini gore. You got me interested. Oh, wait till you see what I have picked out too. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Let's see who else is in here. That's it. Oh, why didn't want to know why knives? Good morning, sir. Channel member. Thank you very much for being a channel member. All right, that looks like everybody that is here. So let's just say it's going to be, it's going to be a great summer, and I need to get started on the other project, but I have to wait until after that. Would be maybe July that I can start doing that project as well that we had discussed, Tim. So I am slammed right now, and I just need to get these out of the way. So just going to be hand sanding in. Hopefully this will go pretty quick. But yeah. Oh, you got the Hellfire, Robert? What do you think of it? It's awesome, right? Or at least I hope you think it's awesome. I think the Hellfire is an amazing knife. Oh, exciting news. I don't know if you guys saw, but guess. You can guess. Guess whose knives are now available at Blade HQ? Just guess. You can guess. Go ahead. Guess. 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 At the wrong times. Guess whose knives are now available at Blade HQ? The Thorns, guys. Thorns. The Kubi Thorns are now available on Blade HQ. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. How cool is that? Yeah, it's exciting, Trouble Bunny. Kubi, there it is. Tim B dropping the links. That's crazy. That's crazy. Never in my life did I think one of my designs would be like White Mountain Knives is exciting. White Mountain Knives is super cool that one of my blades is on White Mountain Knives. But Blade HQ, that's like, oh, my knife got picked up at Target or Walmart or one of those things. It's not that big, but in the knife world, it kind of is. So how cool is that? Yeah, thanks, Rory. No, it's not the bloom, it's the thorn. Just the thorn. I don't, well, now I need to go see. Is it the bloom? I'm going to have to look now. I'm going to have to look. Hold on. Good morning, Urban. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Is it the bloom? I don't think it's the bloom, guys. I think it was just a thorn. I want to say I searched bloom. If you search my name, the only thing that comes up is the... Yeah, no, it's just the thorn. Just the thorn. Okay, good. I didn't want to think I was going crazy. It's just the thorn. Nope, not the bloom. Okay. Yeah, small town IGA to a large. Yeah, it's like, and nothing against White Mountain Knives. White Mountain Knives is awesome, and you could probably get a better deal on White Mountain Knives, especially if you use code to the point. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Thorns now available at Blade HQ. It's crazy. Crazy. Pretty crazy. Definitely prefer White Mountain Knives. But, oh, yeah, well, yes. I mean, people have their issues with Blade HQ, but it gets more eyeballs. It just gets more people know Blade HQ than White Mountain Knives. So, but it's definitely cool. Yeah, they definitely have better prices, Urban. I just don't know when the thorns hit. They only have one picture. They only have one picture on the site, which leads me to assume that it was just done recently. Usually they'll add pictures as they go, but there's only one picture of it on there, which is a little odd. A little odd, but anyway, the code to the point makes them, yeah. I mean, you're still getting them at White Mountain Knives. And shout out to Unprofessional Dad. Chris over there at Unprofessional Dad put a video out and included the Rockhopper and Thorn on his top 10, but they were like 9 and 10. And he said because of price, which is odd because, and he was basing it off the price at Kubi, but they don't even sell from their site. And yes, on Kubi, they're listed for $80, but you can't even buy from Kubi. You can only get it at White Mountain Knives. And at White Mountain Knives, you can get it for under $50. So, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Still cool to be included in anybody's list. It's so cool. So in other words, we all need to go watch that video and comment that they're, well, I did comment on that. And I know I base a lot of my pricing in my videos off of the dealer website. But I also say if you go to White Mountain Knives or something, you can probably get it cheaper. So I always kind of throw that caveat out there because I know White Mountain Knives and some of the other online retailers, you can get a better deal than the maker or like Concept, Kaiser, Kubi. You can get a better deal at White Mountain Knives. Kelly, what's going on, Kelly? Did you hear the cool news? One of my knives is on Blade HQ. The Thorn is now available at Blade HQ. That's pretty crazy. That is cray-cray. It's crazy. Crazy. Clint Crosby, what's going on, man? How are you? This is today. This morning. Not this evening. It is not nighttime. I got a lot to do. Let's not do that. What the heck, man? What the heck? What the heck, man? By saying hi. Double tap the screen. Yeah, thanks. Want to know why? Yep. Thank you very much. Everybody, do as he says. Hit that like button. That would be awesome. Brown Sugar! What's going on, Brown Sugar? Packages are all in the mail. If you are a winner from the 5K celebration, which was absolutely awesome, thank you for everybody who attended that. That was a lot of fun. All of those packages are in the mail. So they are all on their way. So thank you to everybody for helping make that evening a fun evening. It was fun. We got to give away a bunch of stuff, and I look forward to whatever the next one will be. So that will be a lot of fun. So thank you to everybody for coming and hanging out and joking and just having an all-around good time. It was a fun evening. I had a ball. Thanks. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, it was a ton of fun. I'm making a trifold wallet and cannot grasp why someone would want one over a bifold. I've slimmed the design as much as I can, but it seems like because it gets too thick. Yeah. I only carry a bifold, Troubled Bunny. So I used to carry a trifold, but I think it was too bulky. Like you said, it was just too big. So I like a bifold. Trifold, I think you're right. A little bit too thick, especially when you start, carrying around the wads of cash. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a bifold sort of guy. Tim is a bifold guy. He swings only the double. I carry a proof wallet. A proof wallet. I don't know what a proof wallet is. What, Juana? What? I have a quad fold? No, come on. He's joking. He's joking. He's joking. Come on. There's no way. He doesn't have a quad fold wallet. Wish I could. Are you on the last morning? I made a front pocket bifold with a magnetic cash clip. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's not. You're not joking, dude. How much you got in your wallet? Maybe you need to question all the stuff you carried in your wallet. That's like a EDC pack at that point. Yeah, it's got to be thick. I need to see this. It folds one way and then has two places for IDs, and those also fold. Yeah, nobody carries cash anymore. You show up at a store and try to pay with cash nowadays, people look at you like, what? What is this? What is this paper stuff? I don't like what? Nobody knows what cash is anymore. I think that phrase cash talks is kind of out the window. Except for maybe Blade Show, I'm sure a setting like that, cash talks, but I don't know if cash is really king anymore. Including my wife's favorite ice cream shop and my coin shop. I enjoy it. What? There are many local stores by us that are cash only still. Really? Wow, that's kind of crazy, Tim. I had a youngin ask, oh boy, here we go. Wait. I had a youngin ask her boss if they still take these when I handed her an older $20 bill. Wow. Do we still take these? I've never seen this before. These young people today. Okay. I think that's pretty good start. I'm definitely going to be cutting some more sandpaper up today. But yeah, God, and don't get me started on cashier counting back your change. Yeah, no. Penny is a cent, 10 cents, 15. Yeah, no way. Hold on, let me pull out the calculator. I love the cash stores. I also collect coins and bills, so when I get money back instead of, that's funny. Yeah, Trouble Bunny. Yeah, they don't know. They don't understand. I didn't have anyone offer me a better price. Pay cash. Really? Blade Show? Really? Yeah, I don't think cash is king anymore. There's quite a few gas stations that take cents off a gallon if you pay in. Really? Maybe where you are, not down here. That ain't happening down here. I can tell you that one right now. Neil McKenzie, been a member for 11 months. Hello to you too, sir. Thank you very much for coming in and saying hi. That is awesome. I don't mind, but if you don't know, there ain't really any ATMs or banks until next town over. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I went, Miss Aries and I were searching around looking for a bank, and we found one of our banks, or at least it said, and we walked in and there was no people. It was all ATM machines. I was like, what is happening right now? There's no people. Like I forgot what we were trying to do. It was like a last minute. We were trying to do something, but they needed our bank. So we went to the nearest bank and there was nobody in it. I was like, what is happening right now? Yeah. Been a member for 22 months, Robert Feely. Yeah. Wow. Right. It's almost been 2 years. 2 years, brother. Wow, that is crazy. Crazy. You know what I need to do for you? Well, what happened? Chat just went crazy. Boom. Boom. There you go. There you go. Jim Miller in the house. What's going on, Jim? There you go, Robert. Have fun with that. There you go, Mr. Feely. I got you. I got you for being an awesome member for that long. There you go. You got your wrench. I need to start giving out the wrenches to do that for everybody. Jim Miller. Let's see who else is in here that I can start. I'm going to start doing a little bit more mods because I don't want the nightmare to happen like happened to some other people. So I'm going to try to get some more mods. Yeah, I did a really good job on the heat treat on these because these are hard. Yeah, Florida's just different. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right, Urban. We're just different down here in many different ways. And I definitely don't live in what you would consider an urban area, so, or a country area. I'm in a pretty busy area, so yeah, that's not going to happen. Idea is the only place I'm a mod, except for this one makes everyone a mod. Thank you. This is the only place I'm a mod, except for the ones that make everyone a mod. Thank you. Oh no, thank you, Trouble Bunny, for being very supportive of the channel and everything that you do. For people who have been channel members for a while, I'm trying to, reward you guys by being a mod. You don't have to do anything. It does help to have more mods, but what's up, Dana? Good morning to you. Talking about channel members. I'm about one coffee behind. That's all right. That's all right. This is going to take forever. Forever. This is going to take forever. I'd rather have Florida next to my state than well, yeah. California's just, yeah. We'll leave it at that, Urban. I will leave it just like you left it, because what else do you say? It's not everybody there, but yeah, we all know. We all know. I'm working on laundry and making monkey fist. I need to go in the back office and gather up shipment I need to mail out today. Also, while I'm thinking about it, need to add a few items to it. All right, very good, Kelly. Join the new thing. Oh yeah, she likes it, Trouble Bunny. I was like, did you? I went and found it. I was like, did you take that? She was like, well, I thought it was for me. It has a cat on it, and I was like, you can have it. So. Yeah, she's doing it. Speaking of Miss Aries, guys, big things happening. I can't say anything yet, but Miss Aries, well, I guess Miss Aries is about to release her own book. More to come on that, but I'm not ready to show you or talk about it, but I will in time. I'll share it. because it'll be available on Amazon. She's self-publishing it on Amazon and on her website. She might have some signed copies available as well. It's a original book of poetry and art. So it will have art and poetry. It's a paperback book, and I have it here. She has her copy here, and it came out pretty awesome. Speaking of poetry, Urban, Whiskey and Words, that's pretty cool, Urban. Put yourself out there like that. That's pretty cool, man. I did share that with Mrs. Aries as well, since she is a poet and a writer. So that's pretty awesome. If you guys haven't seen Urban Woodsman's channel, it's pretty interesting. He sits and reads you some of his original poetry. So that's kind of fun. It's pretty cool. Title, What It's Like Living with Metal Wizard and Snake Wrangler. No. That's like a nightmare book right there, Robert. That's what that is. Civil state struggles, so many problems for so long, they have just gotten used to chaos being their norm. Yeah, I think a little bit of that is true, Urban. But some of the things that the people there support is a little out there. Anyway, I don't need to get into all that. I don't want to get political, that's for sure. Is that YouTube or YouTube? Trouble Bunny, YouTube. So I wanna. The bloom cuts deep. Yeah, it will. All right, wanna buy now. See you, man. All right. Man, this is taking forever. The poems I'm doing now for that series are some of my older poems, basically going through the book chronologically, so they will get better. Hey, man, that's the thing with poetry. It's completely up to the user or the listener or the reader on what they think. So you might think it's better, but someone else might be like, that touched me. It was cool. So I don't know. You say it'll get better, but there might not be anything wrong with the way that it is. It is subject to interpretation of the individual. Like any art form. Man, we're getting there. We're getting there. Is there a better way to post links so they are clickable? You should just be able to copy and post a link. Because I'm vertical. I don't know. You should be able to just copy and paste a link. But because I'm vertical, Trouble Bunny, I don't know if it'll be clickable link. But yeah, you can just put it in there. Public service announcement, Knife Rights Ultimate Steel Spectacular 2026 is live. Yeah, so make sure you guys are checking that out. That's pretty darn cool. Thanks, Tim. I need to get on there and support that a little bit more. I haven't done it in the past, but I just got, that's another thing that I have to add to my list of things that I'm trying to do. Man. Yeah, I must have done a really good job on heat treat on these, because that is proving to be difficult. I have been fortunate enough to win 4 out of 7 years I've entered. Yeah, well, I mean, they are amazing. They give so many things away that it's hard. Like, they do so many wins that it's pretty cool. You won twice too, Robert? That's awesome. Plus, many of the entry bundles come with a free knife as well. I'm not a Spyderco guy, but the native chef is like 100. Yeah, I mean, look, some people aren't Spyderco, but you wouldn't turn down a free one. I mean, they're great knives, so it would be hard not to be happy to get one for free. That's for sure. I won once, but it is a Wynyard blade. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man. A winter blade. Oh, winter blade. Well, that's winter blade. Yeah, that's. That is definitely an awesome win. That's a grail right there, Winter Blade Co. It is on the grail list. That is for sure. Whew. I don't like the billboards they add to the donation stuff. Billboarding? Oh, do they add it to all the blades? Yes. Guess. That's how they get the word out. But they do help us with our laws and local things, so you got to support what they are doing to try to fight against the ridiculous life laws that we have. Luckily, our state is pretty lax on that kind of stuff, but I know there are other states that are not, like California, what we were just talking about, New York. Man, that is just eating through sandpaper. At Blade Show this year, I'm going to see if I can find and buy the perfect watermelon chopping knife. I'm thinking a good get a pig splitter, Urban. Get a pig splitter. That's what you need. That big cleaver on a stick. Kathleen! What's up, Kathleen? I was the first donator of the year, according to Doug Ritter. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Well, I think it's awesome, Tim. It's awesome in the eyes of Doug Ritter, probably. I'm sure he appreciates that. Man, this is just not. That's what I get for using a 36 grip belt. But I wanted to get these done pretty quick. Yeah. We enjoy good amounts of watermelon every summer at my house, so it'd be awesome. Yeah, it would have a watermelon splitter. Oh, the Damn Designs large chef knife? Yeah, that would work. That would work. Handles both sides, Urban. Yeah, Tim will hook you up, Urban. Tim will hook you up with the links and all of the info. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. The sad thing is I still have another side to do. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I still got another side to do. I wasn't paying attention when I hit this. Sergeant Maximus, good morning. Ow. The longest blade I have on a fixed blade is 6 inches on my Tops Tex Creek XL. That's a big blade, 6 inches. I'm not sure. I mean, it would do a good job on a watermelon, but you probably want something a little bit bigger. Probably 8 to 10, depending on the size of your watermelon. But a good chef's knife. But you probably want something bigger than an 8-inch chef's knife. I'm hot. I'm taking this off. I don't need that apron on. John Wash here. How's it going, man? Tracks NYC Jewelry. Yeah, the Damn Design chef knife is slicey for sure. $15? That's not a bad deal. $15 for a big old chef's knife? That's pretty good. There you go. A 31-inch cold steel chopper works. A Mora? There you go, Mora. That'll chop a watermelon. What's up, Miranda Keith? What is going on with you? Welcome. Welcome. I need like a two-handed Albion sword. Oh, God. Turban Bobsman can go carry it. I think that's a little overkill for just a watermelon, but sounds like you have plans. You sure it's just a watermelon? I'm not trying to say anything for legal purposes, but 21, not 31. Oh, okay. Still 21 inches. Yeah. That's just under 2 feet. I'm going to have to cut up more sandpaper. That is for sure. When Cora was like 2, my wife had me carve a watermelon into a watermelon bikini. Oh no. That's pretty awesome, Tim. That's pretty cool. All right. Guys, just a reminder, make sure you've hit that like button. It does support what I'm doing. And YouTube has kind of turned off all notifications to the channel. They said, you got the 5,000, we're good. That's okay. I can make it to 5. I will catch up. Blade Show is going to be crazy. Are you guys excited for Blade Show? I'm pretty excited for Blade Show. It's going to be absolutely bonkers. So man, I got some deep grooves in that. There's still a bunch of lines in there. My goodness. My sister makes her hubby do stuff like that. That's fun. That's fun. See, this community is awesome. It was 4 years ago, but she had, yeah. And I'm sure it was like a blink of an eye too, Tim. I just was talking to Bryn, and looks like Bryn is moving to Boston. So she's going to be moving to Boston. So that's far. I hope she's got a plan, but it's still nerve-wracking as a parent. Yeah, it goes fast, Tim. It seems like yesterday you were probably doing that too. Hi, little skink. You got a 5-line skink. What are you doing? Get out of here. She just loves those baked beans, huh? I guess. Boston is a fun town for college students. Yeah, Dana, so I think she's doing it because she wants to get a job either at a museum or a college with her degree, because she has graduated college already. So she's hoping something for her, what she wants to do, will pop up. So she's kind of hoping on that. So we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. It'll be cool. The magic fruit. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily the beans, but she's going to be basically moving next month. Crazy. Crazy. So I might, at some point in time, be going up to Boston. I don't like to travel, but for her, I will travel. Anybody in Boston area that I can come visit? I don't think so. Lots of museums. Yeah, Dana, that's why she's doing it, because there's a lot of museums, a lot of opportunities in that area for her. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully something comes of it. There's nothing down here, that's for sure. Florida is a wasteland, and there's no museums or college, anything like that. A friend of ours is a director at the Gardner Museum. Oh, really? Can you hook me up? Get my daughter a job? She has a degree in archaeology. Oh, man. Hand sanding is so much fun. The paintings that were stolen many years ago. Oh, really? Maybe she shouldn't get a job there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. It's a joke. I kid. Granddaughter finishing PhD in anthropology this year. That's awesome, Sergeant Maximus. Yeah, Bryn's talking about going back, getting her master's, or doing it online. She might end up going to a college up there. She's kind of undecided. She was accepted into USF, which is out in Tampa, which is where she got her degree into the master's program. But I don't know if I don't think her heart's in it, to be honest. But if she wants to, I'm not turning her down. She could do whatever she wants. Yep, that's pretty awesome, though. Oh. Adjust that fan. It's hot out here, guys. It's hot again. I'm going to be breaking out the air conditioner here very soon. Oh, I'm back. Had to change out a messed up 6-inch line valve. My work clothes. What? My work clothes now look like White Snowman. You got bleached out, huh, Rory? Yeah, hit that like button. Number 17. I'm here. I'll be listening at work. All right, Replicant EDC, welcome in. Thank you very much for lurking. Make sure you guys have hit that like button and hanging out. I know I'm just hand sanding, but this is the reality, guys. This is the reality of knife making. I sit out here and I do this for as long as it takes. And sometimes it takes forever. And for some reason, this Max just wants to torture me. Apex Carry, what's going on, man? Oh, Joe Isabella, good morning. Good morning. Aries, they're calling for 90 degrees by Memorial Day up here in Montana. Whoa, isn't that really hot up there for you? 90 degrees in Montana. I didn't even think Montana could get 90 degrees. We've been 90 degrees for about 2 weeks now. Sun is blazing, and it is just hot and miserable again. Hot and miserable. All right, maybe I can use the stone again. Back. Ohio's been swinging between inferno and freezing rain, so it's butt. That's so weird. That's so weird. We get one last little chill and then boom, straight to death, humidity, and heat. So I've had offers on my new Rock Copper XL Damascus blade that's in the mail, and I still haven't received it. What? Yeah. Wait till you get it in your hand, Rory. That thing is interesting. When you get it in your hand, that Ultrex with the rubber in it, it's very, very interesting. Did I do it? Maybe, possibly. Oh man, very close. One. Oh man, just a couple little lines. We get maybe a few days in the hundreds midsummer, but not up here in the mountains. Well, no, not in the mountains. You're not getting nothing up there. Not where you're at. Whew. All right. Yeah, that's better. I don't know why I spent so much time. I'm going to be acid etching it, and that's going to kind of do that, but it's going to look even better. So I've got a bunch of plants that want outside in a bad way, but weather took a dip. Ugh, yeah. All of our plants are doing great. KO Knives, boo, boo, boo. Ah, am I supposed to be scared? Ah, you got me. What did you win, Clint? I love the Ultrex and Grip-X on the larger handles XL knives. Yeah, I had, what did I have? I had the Very Good Knife Company Lone Star, and it was black Ultrex, and man, that thing was, it's a worker. Definitely a worker with that handle material. Indestructible, full-on grip. Like if you have to wear gloves or anything, that ain't going anywhere in your hand. Your hands are wet. It's still not going anywhere. So, yeah, really cool material, that's for sure. All right, let's see how we're looking here. Yeah, looking good, looking good. I want a concept thunderhead and a t-shirt. Oh, that's awesome, Clint, you won that. I want to get to fishing. Be very scared. Be very scared. KO Knives is here. Be very scared. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Aries, I'm also getting my pink Turbo Glow Thorn back into my collection. I bought from you. It is a present of my sister in Montana, but she is willing to let it go for 2 knives. All right, very cool. If she's willing to let it go, I'm going to get the pink thorn, the glow-in-the-dark pink thorn back. That's cool, Rory. Pretty darn cool. Speaking of my knives, guys, the Obsession and that Gargoyle Harpoon are still available. Hit me up. Email me, AriesEDC@gmail.com. Or reach out to me on Instagram, and we can work out a deal. $325 I'm asking for the Obsession, $350 for the Gargoyle Harpoon with all the fun green. So both of those are still available. So if you are interested on either one of those 2 knives, let me know. The Obsession, I don't do many Obsessions, and I don't know when I'm going to do another one. So just kind of throwing that out there that I don't know. All right, guys. Whew, that was ridiculous. But check that out. We got that nice and hand sanded out, looking good. Now I got to get this side to look like that side and ready for the maker's mark and the etch. But there we go. The Max coming at you. It looks really cool. I'm sure I'll love it. Yeah. The Garpoon, best name ever. Breakfast calls. Have a great one every way. Enjoy the Shop Time Aries. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for coming in. Again, guys, make sure you're hitting that like button. It is very helpful. Uh-oh, I got to clean that off. What am I doing? I got to clean that off. I'll do that after the fact. I'll do that after. Clean this off. I don't want to mar up that area after I just spent an hour doing that. What time is it? Already 9:30? Never enough time in the day. Someone hit the pause button, will you please? Hit the pause button so I can get through this. Yep. Okay, sorry, Rory. Yep, she uses her knives on the dairy farm, so she wants a small fixie and a small purple folder. I have a Civivi folder for her, and I have 2 of Casey's Dust Devils fixed blades. Dust Devil would be good for her. That's an awesome fixed blade. Mr. McCoy, what's going on? How are you? Blue Minotti, what is going on? He has been lurking. And just so you guys know, Blue, am I okay sharing the news? I can't share the picture. Maybe Sunday I can share the picture, but I on Tuesday had a little meetup and with the Gator Cutlery Club, and Corey Holly was there, and my buddy Jim, and a couple other people. That was about 20 people. It was a good turnout. And oh yeah, you guys have teased me about this knife, and I have refused to talk about it or entertain it. The Endoraptor. I'm just letting that sink in. The Endoraptor. And Corey, Corey Holly decided, I'm going to make it. And the Endoraptor is real. The Endoraptor is a thing. The Endoraptor is almost done. And Blue, just so you know, Corey and Heather over at Corey Holly Knives, that might be a regular offering. They like it so much that might be a regular offering. It's pretty darn sick. It's pretty. So I will show pictures on Sunday at the Makerspace. Okay, I promise. Blue, remind me. I will show pictures of it because I do have a picture of it. And Blue Minotti saw the picture of it because I got to not only see it, I got to handle it. The Endoraptor is real. And I didn't have to make it. Yes. But yeah, it's right up Corey's alley, and I cannot. I would never been able to do what he did with it. So it's pretty sick. If you guys have seen what Corey can do, this is right up there. Pretty darn ridiculous. It screams Blue Minotti, put it that way, because it is ridiculous in every sense of the word. Absolutely ridiculous what he did with that design. It's amazing. Yeah, it is amazing. B Shady, what's going on, B? Okay. I'm exhausted already. Haven't even I'm not even done. I still have that one to do too. So I have so much work. Never enough time. Anybody want to come volunteer to hand sand for me? I'd really appreciate it. That's cool from Corey. I thought I heard something along the line in process, but it's blade work. It's outstanding. Yeah, Corey does amazing work, and yeah. I don't think I could share. I don't think I could share it here, but it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Maybe after Blade Show, me and him can do something. But for right now, hey Scott, when do the books open again for customs? Robert, soon. I'm gonna open the books up for June, very, very soon. But because of Blade Show coming up and everything else, I'm only gonna do like maybe 5 spots because I'm kind of losing almost a week's worth of work. So I'm not. I want to open the books up soon, but it'll be limited spots. So. Okay. Does it have teeth? The Indoraptor? All I know is when he said it lived during your 5-screen stream, I had double focusing. Yeah. Wait till you guys see this thing. It's more than what I would have done, but this is Corey, and he takes things to the next level. And this is absolutely no exception to what he's capable of. I have a 10th of the talent he does. It does not have teeth. Y'all don't forget the Wesser is an option. Yep, the Wesser is an option. Not the Worser, but the Wesser. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to share it on here. Yeah, no, I can't share on my phone. Well, Tobiko, Bushhawks, Torcedos, all my collaborative designs. What in the world did I do there? Jeez, I suck, guys. Guys, I am not a good knife maker. Just so you guys know, I'm not. You guys can say all the wonderful things and all the great things, but I'm just not. I'm not good. I'm just not good. This is going to take me forever. Forever. Man, it's bad. It's a thistle and a flamingo. Yep. Well, thistles are coming, Rory. Thistles probably, I had to push them back, so it'll probably be September. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. I have almost burned through my tax return already when I'm calling my Aries mad money. I may try to get a micro. All right, Robert. I'm doing, it looks like I'm going to be doing a bunch of micros. Because that has turned out to be a very, very popular model. Very, very popular model, which I'm happy about. It's definitely a good one. And for those of you guys who have one, Tim B, Jim Miller, Kelly's Mishmash, hopefully you guys are enjoying them and find them useful tools. But yeah, the micro is cool. I like the micro. Definitely like my micro. My next will be a rock hopper. Got the production, but need a custom. There you go. There you go, Michael McCoy. Did he? Going for a walk? I mean, it's already freaking hot outside, so. Yeah. When's the book is June 1st, right? I was telling people about it.
It's going to be $12.99.
$12.99 on Amazon. I will provide links when it goes live. But yep, it's going to be cool. Yeah, she will have how many signed copies? $30 for the signed copy with some original artwork included on her website. SentToMeDesigns.com? No? ByBrandyLynn.com. But SentToMeDesigns.com goes to the same place. So, yes. Pretty fun. I'll have you on the makerspace with me for 30 minutes. She's like, no, I'm not going on. The Maple Valley Rich Light. Oh, that's right. You have one too, Rory. Ah, sorry. The Maple Valley Rich Light. Yep. That one was, somebody liked that one so much they wanted me to recreate it. So I recreated it. It's by Brandy, Brandi Lynn, LYNN.com. By Brandy Lynn, or by B Lynn, one of those two, Tim. You can go to her Instagram if you have her Instagram. She has it all linked there too. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's it, Tim. I think that's it. Yep, that's two of your Rory. That's two of your creations that I own that have twins now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people see a design and then they want me to recreate it. So I'm more than happy to recreate it. So that's cool. And looks like this month will not be any exception to that. Somebody wants me to recreate another micro that I did. So I'm going to be doing that, which is perfectly fine. But I can only do so much. You see how long I'm just hand sanding this one knife has taken me almost this entire stream. So where the broken light falls. There you go. Tim B found it. It's getting hot outside already. I got to get the lake to go swim a mile around noon. Got to get this dad bod nice and toned up, the 6-pack. Yeah, which I've lost about 8 to 10 pounds since, you know, that one TNFNU. I told you guys I'm trying to dial myself in, and I've already lost that kind of weight. Just with dieting, I haven't really been exercising or anything. I need to start adding in just a little stretching and exercising. Unfortunately, I am not capable of doing some stuff, but it is getting hot outside. Nothing is truer than that, Irvin. It gets way hotter. Yeah, it does. It hit 90s in New York yesterday, down to 60 today. That's so crazy. I don't understand. What was the handle info you were thinking for the mini gargoyle? Is it usually skeletonized? Yeah, this is usually skeletonized. So that's usually skeletonized. But I stretched the handle out just a little bit, Rory. And I have some of the GL Hansen's micarta or G Carta. So I'm going to do some of that. I can't show you right now, but it's coming. It's coming. You will see soon enough. I was kind of hoping to get way more done than this today, but I guess this is what it is. I can't make this go any faster. I don't have the tools, and I don't have the money to buy the tools to make all these things go faster. There's so many things, so little time, so little money, right? Story of everybody's life. Story of everybody's life. Oh, man. She's going to be dying. Yeah, it was crazy beautiful yesterday. Where do you get the damtanium material? It's camo carbon. The damtanium is camo carbon. So, yeah, camo carbon. I've traded out 6 pounds of fat for 2.5 to 3 pounds of muscle with all the swimming over the past 12 days. That's awesome, Urban. Swimming is absolutely fantastic. That's one exercise I need to get in the pool and start doing that again. I'm taking $1,000 a month weekly short for my diabetes shot weekly, and no longer have to inject 4 times a day now, and have lost 11 pounds in 2.5 weeks. Just a positive side effect. Yeah, it's awesome, Rory. That is awesome. I just cleaned up my diet, and I need to start a little exercise regime to get the muscles going again and wake up the body a little bit. Swimming is one thing I need to do. We have our community pool that's big enough to do laps, so I can go over there and swim some laps. Do that, so that'll be fun. Yep. It's awesome to get that taken care of. I'm not happy with this, man. This is going to take forever. It's going to take forever. I swim in the lake. The pool is too small. And turning around makes me dizzy. Yeah. Oh, ours is a full lap pool, so I can I do all that. And I used to swim regularly when I was in high school and college, so I can do the kick turns and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty strong in the water, so no, I was not on like a swim team or anything, but I was a pretty strong swimmer. I'll just say that. What's up now? Walking video pictures of your gators and padlocks in a while, you slacker. Yeah. Well, normally I would be with Miss Aries right now, but after here, usually I work out here for about another hour, and then I do lunch, and then Miss Aries and I would walk. But it's getting so hot that I'm going to forego that walk to hang out with you guys. So, but yeah, I am a slacker. I 100% am a slacker. I need to get my butt doing something. I'm on the same similar meds, lost 50 pounds. That's awesome, Michael. Just, yeah, loss of muscle mass, yeah. But I will say, just for PDA guys, you have to watch everything you put in your body, everything you consume. Everything. Everything matters. Everything matters. Everything. Everything you drink, everything you eat. And unfortunately, we as a country are not set up in a healthy way. We're just not. And I'm going to leave it at that. KC, what's going on, guys? Work sucks. Yeah. What's going on, KC? People drink. Oh, yeah. People drink. The amount of calories people are drinking a day would probably be mind-boggling to most people. All the coffee and energy drinks and all that stuff is killing you. The soda, the diet sodas, I'm sorry, diet sodas are not good for you. I don't care what anybody says. any doctor, any nutritionist who tells you that diet soda is okay, you should probably get a second opinion and leave them really quick. Laser Ghost, Donnie Bliss in the house. Hey, y'all, I see you. Drink water, lots of it. Yes, that's all I drink. It's all I drink. Water. One cup of coffee a day, water the rest of the day. Coffee, black coffee. Black coffee. But majority of people don't do black coffee. Not Starbucks. Black coffee. Yeah, I know. See, that's the problem, Robert. See, sparkling water is fine, but yeah. But Casey has some dietary restrictions, we know, so he has to take that into consideration. But yeah, I've lost about 8 to 10 pounds, and I feel pretty good. I can feel the pressure of the joints not as bad. My shorts fitting a little looser, so that I good. I'm getting ready to get Blade Show. I got to get Blade Show ready. Blade Show ready. I usually do 2 cups, sometimes 3 cups a day, which if you're counting calories, that's one thing, but the caffeine in it. And I know you do black coffee, Kelly, so. Yeah, pop, soda, none of that is good for you. None of that. It's all horrible. Like, if I don't drink alcohol, so I kind of treat like soda like alcohol. Like, if I'm going to live on the edge, I'll have a Coke. Like, that's living on the edge. So, yeah. And then that's a whole nother ball game, the alcohol consumption. I make brown sugar milk all the time. What are calories? I make brown sugar milk all the time. When I worked at a local TV station with a giant coffee maker right in the room I worked in, I used to drink 5 to 6 cups of black coffee a day. I just can't do it. I can only imagine KC on 5 to 6 cups of coffee a day. Dude, your energy, you have enough energy as it is. With 5 or 6 cups of coffee, You must have been just been bouncing off the wall. I know I can't. If I have more than 1 cup of coffee within 2 hours, I'm jittery and I'm bouncing off the wall. Energy drinks, whew, I'm all over the place, man. It's not good. It's not good. Refined sugar is the devil. Yes, Dave, that is words to live by. Brown sugar is tasty. Also, morning lady. Yes, brown sugar is tasty. I like brown sugar. But any of those refined sugar, why did I start this conversation? But yes, brown sugar is not good. Oh my gosh. This is taking forever. Forever. Yeah, in a newsroom, Donnie, the coffee is always just coffee and there's nothing special about it. Just pretty crappy. Nice, Casey. I can sleep after drinking a French press. Not sure coffee does anything to me. Man, that's crazy. I am bouncing off the walls with too much caffeine. Timby was 5 to 6 Mountain Dews a day. Like, yeah, you can't do Mountain Dew is the worst. People live off of that stuff, but man, that's just gross stuff. Now I truly detest television news, and I wish I had never been part of it. Toxic. Well, yeah, you kind of have to live through it to understand it, though, right, Casey? You live that life, and now you're like, what? No, that's horrible. And I'm sure you have tons of stories about that. That's for sure. Toxic as it gets. Yeah, that's like, if that's one soda that would be the absolute worst besides like Red Bull and that kind of crap, then yeah. I mean, it was a job, and because I knew I was doing, I ended up getting paid pretty well. I ended up getting paid with it and doing a lot. It was good for my family. Yeah. That's good, Casey. I mean, yeah, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do for your family. But yeah, at least you got out and you can look back and be like, yeah, that was good while it lasted, but I don't want to go back to that. And it seems like you're in a good spot right now. Probably covering sports is probably much more enjoyable for you to do, I would just assume. Seems like it would be pretty fun. Now that I cannot kayak anymore, my insurance paying for my gym membership, but getting there is an effort. Yeah, I'm sure, Kathleen. I'm sure it was much easier for you to just be like, I'm jumping in the kayak, let's go. Which I still think is amazing that you did that. My total respect for you for that. That was awesome. I will be honest and say I drink 2 pots of coffee a day. Every cup of coffee is matched with at least a cup of water or more. Well, that's probably too much. Just my opinion. I'm not telling anybody how to live their life because God knows I've made my own choices. when you're young and you think you're indestructible. Well, since I am white now, I have to go play in the orange sludge pit I will look like at the end of the day. Yeah, the anvil. Looking pretty cool, Casey. It's looking pretty awesome. All right. Stand up. Almost got myself. Yep. When will those be available, or did you already say it, Casey? I can go without coffee as needed. What did you say, Tim? Without any withdrawal from caffeine, which is nice. I have to do. Really? That's crazy. Because if you're drinking that much coffee, normally there's at least a headache involved or something. I would think. You better be standing on your new. Yeah, I'm standing on my new mat. Look. See? Standing on my new mat. I've had it for a week now. All right, I'm happy with that. There we go. Jeez. Getting my butt kicked today. How about that? And I have no idea when the anvil will be coming. Those are prototypes, but they are amping into production soon. That is awesome. I have a collaboration project coming out after Blade Show. I'm going to throw that out there. I'm just going to throw that out there. Collaboration design coming out after Blade Show. Then another production coming out at the end of this year. And then another one coming the beginning of 2027, which I've talked to you guys about before. So, cool things coming. And if you were coming in late, the Kubi Thorn is now available on Blade HQ. I know. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's awesome that one of my designs is available, but for Blade HQ to now carry it, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. But yep, the Kubi Thorn now available on Blade HQ. How about them apples? That It's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. All right. I'm going to finish this one up, and I need to call it and start that one. Yeah, no, it's hot. All right, boom, 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 shakalaka. All right, let's show this guy off. Got that side looking good, and now that side looking good. Yep. Cool. Another max coming at you. Bink, bink, bink. But, yep, boom. Got some jimping there. I need to do this real fast. Set the knife down before I destroy it. Well, shit, I'm looking at retiring in a year. And now with all these knives coming out, I may get a second job. Yeah. It just keep, and it never stops. It'll never stop. You know, there'll always be something. But, yep. Got some interesting things coming out in the next year. It'll be very, very interesting. But yeah, so Blade Show, guys. Blade Show is around the corner. Blade Show is coming. Donnie, I was looking at the map, and you are like 2 rows behind where Corey is. So he has his table, and then you're like 2 rows behind him, almost exactly. So I'm going to be coming and saying hi to you for sure, buddy. So I'm going to come say hi to you. We can hang out, do whatever. And then, of course, KC, we got to go see Tempest Knives. You got a good spot right there looking at the front door. So that's good. So I'm looking forward to it. I was talking to some people this week about it, and we're putting all of our plans together for it. It's going to be a good time. Just like little touches. Aries, we're going to be cool to meet you in person. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to meeting everybody in person. It's going to be a cool deal. All right, guys. So the Max is now looking pretty good. Pretty happy with that. I have to put the maker's mark on it, and then this is going to get acid etched and tumbled. So let me find a good place to put that. And now I have to do that guy. God, geez, this one kicked my butt. Hand sanding after grinding. Fun times. Booth number? Oh, you need Corey's booth number? I'll get it if you need it. I want to sit in a little bit of air conditioning anyway. Corey's booth and Donnie. Trouble Bunny. Yeah, so Donnie has his 15U. So his is like 14T or something. He's right on the end cap. Hold on. Let's go look at that. Go sit in some air conditioning too. Just Corey's. Let me go find it. Oh, yeah. Come down here. Go. All right. So Corey is 13T. So 13T is his. So Laser Ghost is 15U. So Corey is 13. T. So it's right on the end cap, 2 rows closer to, I guess, the front door of the building. So, yeah. There you go. Back. Also, guys, yeah, highlight Corey, that's for sure. Just a reminder that the Gargoyle Harpoon is still available. $350, guys. Let me know if you're interested. I don't want to mess with it too much. My hands are filthy, but yeah, you guys know what that looks like. I posted pictures everywhere on Instagram, and the Obsession is still available as well. So make sure, if you are interested, let me know. Let me know. No. Yeah. So there you go. That's what's going on. Those. So anyway, yeah. And since we're talking about it, let's see, where's Casey? Casey is SDD, SDD. SDD is Tempest Knives, or double DS. I don't know how. It's SDD is the way that they have it listed. Will be Tempest Knives. So make sure you guys check out all of those things. I have my map printed out, and I have been doing it. I forgot the guy's name that he has a booth with, but that guy doesn't really have much on the table. He goes just to buy. So you'll see Corey, because him and Heather take up that whole table. It's just not listed under Corey Holly Knives. But yeah, they will be there. Go introduce yourself. They're awesome people. I thought you said STD. No. DD. SDD. What is the Obsession going? 325, Michael McCoy. 325 is the Obsession. 325. I made a printable list of all the exhibitors too. There you go. Now I just need the map that I can cross-reference. I highlighted and circled all the places I'm going. So some of them are majority, and some of them are just, if I can get there, I will go. So I'll be doing all of those things. Oh, man. But yeah, for those of you who want to know, the mini gargoyle is going to have that. So that's what I'm going to do, the mini gargoyle in. This is the GL Hanson's and Sons Gicarda. So that one's going to be pretty fun with the kind of blues and purples. So that one's going to be fun. Hopefully it works out. So, Oive, third, what happened? Third load of laundry in the washer, dishes done, package it in the mailbox, and now I eat and do more monkey fist. There you go, Kelly, getting the work done. That's awesome. Is that teal? Yeah, it's kind of like a teal. So it's a nice teal color. And purple. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So, and then the Max is getting the 80s camo, but that one's kind of spoken for. That one's kind of spoken for, I believe. We'll see if that person wants it or not. He hasn't spoken to me about it, wanting it, so I don't know if he's gonna do it. But anyway. Go pick up a thorn at Blade HQ. It would be pretty awesome for you to do that, or White Mountain knives. Yeah, go get yourselves a thorn. Bink, bink. But anyway, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna sit for a second, and I gotta get back out and get that gargoyle done. I was kind of hoping at the end of the day today I could start cutting handle material, and this is taking forever. So yeah. I need to really mix up some resin and pour more skull beads. Yeah, those are awesome, Kelly. The skull stuff is awesome. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you for joining me this morning on the live from the shop. Join me Sunday. I will show you guys pictures of the Endoraptor. That is right. The Endoraptor is a thing, and it's pretty awesome. So you guys are awesome. You have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you. Please remember, subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. The choice is always yours.